How would you feel if someone caused you to crash just because they were texting and driving and not paying attention to the road? For the past 3 summers, I have attended a summer camp called the Tennessee Teen Institute that, among other things, works to prevent distracted driving, namely texting and driving. While there, I have learned much about its hazards. Today, I would like to inform you about the dangers of texting and driving, how to avoid it. Then I'm going to have you imagine a situation. And finally, I'm going to tell you about some of the organizations working to prevent distracted driving altogether. Hopefully, with my help, you won't be that person who causes someone else to wreck just because you couldn't wait to send one text message. To start off, you need to know how dangerous distracted driving truly is. Every day, people text and drive, no matter what state you're in. Someone is texting and driving. The issue is that this is something dangerous that should not happen in the first place. According to teensafe.com, distracted driving accounts for approximately 25% of all motor vehicle crash fatalities. This means that distracted driving, often involving texting and driving, is the number one cause of fatal crashes. In addition to this, the radio station Praise DC said that texting and driving is now the leading cause of death among teens, surpassing drinking and driving. This means that many people around my age are dying from something that's easily prevented. Furthermore, the DMV says that more than 1,000 people are injured every day due to a distracted driver. This is in addition to how many are killed by a distracted driver. Not only is texting and driving dangerous, it is also illegal. People caught texting and driving may be fined, and many people caught texting and driving even have higher insurance rates than those who do not. What can we do about this? Well, I will tell you how texting and driving is actually really easy to prevent. There are many things that you can do to prevent texting and driving. According to iDrive Safely, you can mute your phone, keep your phone out of reach and out of sight, or pull over to use your phone. I personally like to keep my phone muted or in a bag. This way I'm not distracted by the notifications on it. I've also followed the recommendation to pull over anytime I needed to text someone or make a phone call. UC Davis Health suggests you use an app to block incoming text or calls. This would essentially block most of the notifications coming through, thus leaving you with fewer distractions and fewer urges to text while behind the wheel. Next, I will have you visualize a situation in which texting and driving has not been solved, while it's still a problem. I want you to imagine that you and your family have just been hit by someone who is texting behind the wheel. You did not see them coming, and they certainly did not see you. They thought that they could send one text message and everything would be fine. This is not the case. The Star Tribune actually wrote an article that was really similar to this. They wrote that a girl ran a red light near Becker, Minnesota, killing a father and his daughter. This means that the world in which texting and driving has not been solved is actually our current reality. People are more than statistics, and I'm positive that this family won't become more than another texting and driving statistic. Next, I will inform you about some of the organizations working to prevent distracted driving and texting and driving altogether. Organizations such as Drop It and Drive and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration are working to end texting and driving. Organizations such as these work to inform youth who are more likely to text and drive about the dangers of it. Oftentimes, these organizations become speakers at youth leadership camps, such as the Tennessee Teen Institute. Oftentimes, they will make ads and have them put before YouTube videos. Drop It and Drive says that their school presentations are tailored towards younger audiences and can be delivered in conjunction to a corporate seminar at no additional cost. Ultimately, these organizations are working to teach youth about the hazards of texting and driving. These organizations help youth visualize a safer future for drivers. They are working to create a future where there are fewer accidents and even safer roads. They are creating roads that we can drive on without the fear of being hit by someone who is just texting and driving. To conclude, I've told you about the hazards of texting and driving, how to prevent this, and how to imagine a situation that is actually our current reality. And I've informed you about some of the organizations working to prevent texting and driving altogether. I also have a challenge for you. Starting today, I want you to start following some of the preventative measures that I mentioned earlier. I ask you to start putting your phone away whenever you are driving. Or if you see someone who's texting while driving, if you're in the vehicle with them, ask them kindly to stop, or even offer to send that text for them instead. This takes only just a few moments to do. Perhaps even download an app like It Can Wait. Apps like this mute incoming notifications, thus making the driver less distracted and reducing the urge to text while behind the wheel. These are small things that take just a few moments, but they can drastically change people's futures, even if only a few of you do them. Thank you for your time.